This is Minesweeper Ultra Turbo Deluxe. It's my Minesweeper Roguelike. It's kind of like Nubby's Number Factory, but it was Minesweeper. You can get it on Steam. It's on Steam. Check it out. Go check it out. Yo! First video since launch. I'm happy with the launch. It went pretty decently for how little I advertised. So the launch version is 0.5. This video is about the big 0.6 hatch, the big update. It's the deer update. I don't really know how to draw a deer, but I'm gonna try. It's something like this. That's pretty decent, I guess. This is the new character. It's a deer. It's a little deer girl, and she's the explosive character. She's the mine character. So her whole gimmick is she has an XP bar, a second XP bar solely for mines. Every time you click a tile and it's a mine, whoosh, you get a little XP. Once this fills, you get a little pick 3. Now the idea is to give you random stats. So there's like rare chance, more max health, or like defense, you take less damage, shit like this. Permanent stat buffs for the rest of the run, but you need to hit mines and hurt yourself for it. That's the character idea. I'm gonna implement that. And then also another big thing is difficulty augments. So I'm gonna have little difficulty augments, and they're going to just make the game harder. The game's not hard enough to me. I think it's a good balance for like newer players, but to me and to I believe other people who are pretty decent at Minesweeper, this game isn't that hard. So I'm adding optional difficulty augments. So there's gonna be, this is a clock. I don't know if that comes across at all, but there's a time augment. You have less time. There's a damage augment. This is a mine. You take more damage. Puzzle augment. So puzzles are harder. Like the difficulty of the puzzle, if you look at the map, it's like 1, 2, 3. It'll be +1. There's an enemy augment for bosses. It gives boss more HP. And then there's a curse augment. So curse chance. Curses are more common. So there's different tiers of these. There's 3 tiers. They just make it harder. So like time, the higher the tier, the less time you have, the more damage you take, the harder puzzles are, the more HP bosses has, the more common curses are. That's the idea. You're gonna unlock them through Mike, because he doesn't have any item unlocks, because he's the hard mode character. He unlocks harder mode. That's the idea. So I added it. Boom, time, puzzle, enemy, curse, damage. You click on these. I need to add sounds, and it'll show what tier. Time augment, start with 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. Puzzles, 1 difficulty higher, 2, 3. Enemies, 10 more health, 20, 30, you get it. My favorites are the curse augment, because I love curses. It's a huge part of the game's difficulty. And the time augment, having 1 minute and having to deal with actually rushing and buying time items is really fun. And then I added the deer. So I'm gonna turn these off and just play a little with her. So this is her XP bar. If I hit a mine, it levels up. She's lacking sounds. That's really the main thing I have to do. It's not a pick 3 anymore. I made it a pick 4 because having another option is fun. But you'll see there's like game or gold, which is good. And you'll see the different colors here. So it's like trinkets. There's rarity colors. Blue is common. Pink is rare. Gold is legendary. And it's the exact same chances as in the shop. I'm going to put the sign here. So if you get more rare chance, you have a better chance of getting rare deer stats. Same with legendaries. I also want to add curses to these, which again will work with curse chance. I want curses to just be negative stats. Like curses more common, or you gain less gold, or time moves faster. So you'll see if I hold alt here, this is my gold amp. It's 1.0 and now it's 1.05, and it went up 2. It was 1 bomb required, now it's 2. It goes up by 1 every time, so now it requires 3. Yeah, that's the deer. She blows mines up. And then really quick, if I grab an augment, I'm gonna get the time augment. If you hold alt, it shows you what augments you're playing with and what tier they are. Just wanted an indicator of that, but only when you're holding alt. I'm gonna have achievements for each augment max, and then an achievement for all max augments, and then another achievement for Mike all max augments. Oh, and yeah, you unlock by leveling Mike to 5. I made sound effects for the augments. I like them. They're cool. They feel cool. They feel nice. I've been playtesting all augments on Mike a lot. This has been most of what I've been doing. So time augment now starts you with 2 minutes instead of 1. 1 was just a little too much in combination with everything else. And enemy augments have changed. So before, if you remember, it was plus 10 health per tier, 10, 20, 30. This was stupid. You just had to do an extra 1 or 2 or 3 puzzles, which just took way too much time. It just felt very lazy and boring. So now I've just completely reworked how enemies work. So let me just turn these off and hop into a run. You'll see now enemy descriptions have more detail. Before it just said that you got a negative defense debuff. Now it tells you exactly how much defense is shredded, and if you hold alt, it will show you the scaling of it. So the scaling is per zone. I need to make it more clear, but every zone this goes up +5, and the enemy augment makes passives act as if they are X zones higher, 3, 6, and 9 each tier. So bosses are stronger rather than take longer. So you'll see minus 45% sundered, which is kind of nuts, but and you'll notice the augment says that somehow have new abilities, so I'm gonna try to get to those. Jester and Susan don't have any scaling in their passives. Jester just replaces the numbers and Susan removes your mines. So Jester makes it so anytime you use a consumable, you take damage. It does 33 damage, but Mike only will take 1 because that's the character. Here, every trinket trigger has a 35% chance to fail. I love this. Let me just grab some trinkets that can get procced easily. So you'll see it if you look at the bottom. A lot of trinkets don't get triggered. I really like this. I actually like it so much, I'm probably going to change who has it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is moving this passive onto Mean Man base and then putting Mean Man Sundered passive onto Susan. This is just so cool for a boss, so I think I'm gonna do that. I pretty much just added sound. She makes a little noise. It's from a really awesome video that I love to pieces. I'm gonna play it right now. It's cute little baby, little deer. I also changed Mike's passive, so now every level up, you gain 2% range chance and 1% legendary chance. I really like this. Before, he had nothing except less health. This gives him something, because his max health doesn't increase at all, which is all leveling does, so I figured I'd give him something on level up. Okay, I want to make the deer upgrade menu prettier, cuter, awesomer, epicer. So the idea is that it's a highway, and then I want to have these tunnels here, just 2 of them, just 2 tunnels, and then I'm going to have cars going in one tunnel, out the other. I'm going to have them be different colored, make it random. So that's a pretty fucking sick drawing, bro. Fuck yes, fuck yeah. It's gonna just say highway on it right here. I want the buttons to be cars as well. Common, rare, legendary. They're just gonna be colored based on that, and then they're gonna have wheels. They're just gonna be the same model as this. Cars are gonna go whoosh, whoosh, and then it's just gonna say highway here. Big ass text. And that's it. So I'm gonna do that and probably time lapse it. So the trucks go in and out the shit. It's random colors every time. I think it looks really good. I'm excited to see it in the full menu. So I put the cars here, and obviously I need to make them wider, but I just don't really like it. I don't like the way that the text looks, and I think it's gonna be too much to fix it. I think this is a cute idea, but I do like the old panels better, so I'm just gonna keep those. Let me just, like, this is just way better. I don't know. It's way more readable. I like the shader in the back a lot. I think this is good. I really like the truck going in and out. It's really fun. So this is just what it's gonna look like. This is what the highway looks like. I'll get it in game. There we go. It works. Yay, highway, deer, yay. Update done. Update done. The update's done. I didn't do like shit from the last time I recorded, but it's done. You unlock the augments through Mike. The deer's in the game. I've just been polishing stuff. I've been making sure the difficulty's good, and I added a couple new trinkets. You can read the patch notes though. Go read the patch notes, bro. That's it. I just wanted to record an ending. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.